Hello, guys. Welcome to Football Fandom UK. Sorry, just adjusting my microphone because it's a bit loose. How's it going, guys? Welcome to the show. We're here for a live match watch along in the English Championship. Middlesbrough taking on Norwich. Middlesbrough be pushing to try and get another 3 points on the board to cement their place for a playoff spot. Yep, guys, will be great to hear from you. If you just join us, please do drop your comments in the chat. Just bear with me a second. I'm just going to share with you guys the stats on the screen, so you guys can keep up a bit better with what's going on in the game. So there we go, guys. You should be able to see it now. So, yeah, the game has just kicked off, guys. Middlesbrough currently in possession. So, hopefully we will be in for some goal mouth action very soon. But these two clubs should know each other reasonably well. And hopefully that will, like I say, create some opportunities on goal. Shouldn't be too much need for these two clubs to feel each other out in these early stages. So let's quickly go to the chat. Ethan, how's it going, mate? Ethan saying hi, Gaz. Welcome to the show, Ethan. Always a pleasure to see you, mate. How's things with you? Hope everything is good with you anyway, mate. And yep, welcome to the show. Always a pleasure, mate. And Stevie also saying hi, Gaz. How's it going, Stevie? Welcome to the show. Always appreciate the hard work you do in the background, mate. So thank you very much. And let us know if you got a score prediction, Stevie. Ethan's quick at it today with the score prediction. Ethan saying, I'm going to go, he's saying 3-1. Who's 3-1? Are you saying 3-1 to Middlesbrough, mate? Because I'm presuming that's 3-1 as in the home team with the 3 and the away team with the 1. So, yeah, I'll take that as 3-1 Middlesbrough. But if it's any different, Ethan, just let me know, mate. As Norwich just tried to clear the ball up the field on that far side, close to the corner flag, but Akpon, the Middlesbrough player there, closing down the space, and the ball's gone out for a throw-in. Norwich just playing out from the back now as they move out to this near side and come forward. Oh, that's questionable whether that was offside, but Norwich breaking forward now as they cross the ball into the box, looking to get a shot off, but Middlesbrough defenders defending in numbers there as they eventually managed to clear the ball, but Norwich pick it up again midway inside the Middlesbrough half as the Middlesbrough players challenge for it now and win it back and now try to counter-attack quickly, but they've kicked the ball up the field with a bit too much pace on it, and it's gone straight to the Norwich goalkeeper. So let's quickly go back to the chat. Archie, welcome to the show, mate. How's things? Great to see you, mate. Always a pleasure, mate. How's things with you? Archie saying hi, Gaz. How's it going, mate? Let us know if you've got a score prediction, Archie. It would be great to hear your thoughts, how you think this game will turn out. But yeah, welcome to the show, mate. A pleasure to see you. And Ethan also welcoming you. Nice one, Ethan. Top man. Thank you, mate. As Norwich now win the ball back just inside the Middlesbrough half and try to break quickly, but Middlesbrough intercept the ball before they pass it forward, and it's intercepted just as quick by Norwich. Norwich now coming forward down this near side as they try to play the ball in the box, but Middlesbrough with plenty of men behind the ball as Norwich whip the ball out to that far side looking for an opportunity to get across. And the attempted shot is coming, but blocked by the Middlesbrough defender there. So Norwich pick up the possession again just inside their own half. So, yeah, thanks for that, Ethan. Archie's saying, praying for a Norwich win. Okay, mate, I can't remember, Archie. Are you actually a Norwich fan, mate? Or are you praying for a Norwich win because it's going to benefit the team that you do support in the league? Let us know, mate. I can't remember quite well, but I do remember your account name, mate. I just don't remember what team you support. So if you could let me know, Archie, that would be a great, mate. as Middlesbrough now try to play the ball up the field. They do out on that far side, and it's just being headed about by both sets of players as Norwich eventually kick it back up the field, but it's kicked back where it came from, and now Norwich pick it up at the back as they pass back to the goalkeeper. So yeah, actually saying hi, Ethan. Nice one, mate. Top man. Thank you very much. Always great to see you guys making the effort to welcome each other. Ethan saying, I say Norwich too. Right, so Ethan is that your score prediction, Ethan, or is that you're hoping Norwich come out on top? I'm confused, mate. If you could let me know, it'd be great to hear from you. As Middlesbrough just lost possession on this near side, close to the halfway line. There'll be a throw-in on this near side. It's showing a replay of the attempted attack there by Norwich, but there was an off-the-ball incident as Norwich now get a shot off, but it goes wide of the post on that far side. But Norwich definitely looking rather dangerous in this early stages of the game. So we're just over 6 minutes in, guys, and it's still 0-0. Even saying we got Millwall tomorrow. Is that a home or away, mate? Is that home or away? Let's have a quick look. So, oh, that's an away game, isn't it? That's an away game for you guys tomorrow against Millwall. No, goal for Middlesbrough. They just came attacking down that far side, hitting Norwich on the counter attack, and played the ball into the box and just right across the face of goal. And it was an easy tap in for Middlesbrough with the goalkeeper drawn to that far side with the attack. And I would say that's a little bit against the run of play. But it was a great ball. It was played down that far side in a matter of moments. But Norwich playing the high line, so they're living dangerously when they're playing such a high line. But yeah, an easy tap in for Middlesbrough. And as I say, I think Norwich need to have a hard look at themselves for that, because that high line is what's cost them there. So yeah, sorry, I was saying there, Ethan, that yeah, tough game for you tomorrow, mate, going away to Millwall. I think Millwall are just one of them teams, aren't they, that they're beatable away from home, they're beatable at home, but they do put in their strongest performances, I would say, at home. So yeah, tough game for you tomorrow, mate, but you never know, mate. One-off game, anything can happen. So thanks for that, Ethan. Ethan also saying away. So yeah, thanks for that, Ethan. I did just have a quick look, mate. So thank you very much for letting me know, though. Appreciated. But yeah, big game for you guys tomorrow. And let's quickly have. I'm just going to quickly have a look at where you guys are in the table. As the ball played out on that far side, and that will be a throw-in to Middlesbrough. Deep inside the Norwich half. So let's have a look. Well, since I last took notice, Preston doing a lot better, mate. You guys up into 7th place in the league. So a real shot at getting into playoffs for the end of the season. So yeah, that's big, massive game for you guys then tomorrow, mate. Definitely. Where Millwall in the table? Oh, Middlesbrough with another attack there as they cross the ball into the box, but Norwich defenders have knocked it behind, and that will be a corner to Middlesbrough on the far side. So Millwall in 5th position and Preston in 7th. So top of the table clash for you guys tomorrow, mate. Top of the table clash, big game then. As we just wait for this corner to come in. 10 minutes gone, guys, and it's Middlesbrough 1, Norwich 0. So corner comes in, and it's a short one, as it's eventually knocked away by Norwich and goes out on this near side for throwing midway inside the Norwich half of the pitch. So thanks for that, Ethan. Ethan saying, come on, Middlesbrough. Is this the same account, mate? You've got 2 accounts, haven't you, Ethan? So I'm presuming maybe you've switched accounts there, mate. So Ethan saying us, Millwall and Blackburn are all 62 points. Yeah, we're just having a look at the table. It's tight there at the top, isn't it? In those playoff spots. And even the positions just above Luton and Millwall, they're on 71 points equally as well. So it's kind of like who can grab those uh, last two playoff spots, really, isn't it, mate? So yeah. So Norwich now knock the ball up the field as it's intercepted by Millwall. Sorry, that's talking about Millwall. Sorry, guys, Middlesbrough. As Middlesbrough win a foul there. So be a free kick to Middlesbrough. That pitch is quite waterlogged, guys. You can see as the players put their feet down on the pitch, there's a lot of splashes off the players' boots, which indicates a lot of water on the surface of the pitch, that the drainage on the pitch is not keeping up with the amount of rain that's coming down. So Norwich again build from the back. I don't know what happened with that free kick, but it's not showed it. I thought it was a free kick, but Middlesbrough intercept the ball on the halfway line and knock the ball all the way back to the goalkeeper. So yeah, you're right, Ethan. Very tight there at the top, mate. And like I say, the good thing is that to see Preston in with a shout, mate, because at one point, I'm sure you're aware, it did look like you guys might be going to be, finishing mid-table again because you dropped off results. But it's great to see you guys have started putting results together again, mate. So hopefully you might have a real shot this time of getting into the Premier League. Ethan saying, yes, I got 2 accounts. Yeah, I thought you did, mate. Just noticed your other account pop up there. So thanks for letting us know that. Just helps me not be confused that there might be another Ethan. That's all, mate. So thank you very much for that. Nice one, Ethan. As Ethan saying, just liked. Top man, thank you very much, Ethan. Really appreciated, mate. As I've said to you guys before, I don't really like asking for likes. I prefer to, obviously, just leave you guys to do it. But unfortunately, it is an important part of YouTube, so it's necessary to occasionally mention it. But I don't mention it as much as other YouTubers. I just trust that you guys will hit that like when you come on the channel. So thank you very much, Ethan. Top man, really appreciate that, mate. So the ball back with Norwich at the minute, at the moment, at the back, as they try to get some momentum going. But yet again, they've lost it inside the Middlesbrough half, and Middlesbrough now just knocking it about as they look to try and whip the ball forward, and they do now down this near side. As eventually they're forced to pass back under pressure from Norwich. Billy, welcome to the show, mate. Billy is saying, evening. I think Middlesbrough will win 2-1. Thanks for that, Billy. Great to have you with us, mate. Pleasure to see you. And yeah, it's a good shout, that, mate. Like I say, Middlesbrough started the game a little bit slow. Norwich looked the better of the two teams in the first 6-7 minutes, but since Middlesbrough scored that goal, they've looked the better of the two teams. So we'll see if it switches back the other way at some point. Yeah, at the moment, Middlesbrough in the ascendancy. So you guys clearly been watching the games and know that this is going to be a tight game. Ethan saying hi, Billy. Nice one, Ethan. Top man. Thank you, mate. Billy also giving the same courtesy. You guys are top, so thanks for that. Ethan saying Chelsea didn't Chelsea didn't do great last night, did they? Billy, I think that's meant to be. What's going on with this bloody thing? Right, I think every time you guys. Right, so Billy saying evening. I think I read that comment, didn't we? So thanks for that, Billy, and great to have you with us, mate. So that's where I was up to. Sorry, guys. Chelsea didn't play last night, did they? It was the night before, wasn't it? Yeah, it was the night before that Chelsea played. But yeah, they seem to struggle away at Real Madrid. But let's hope there's a much improved performance at Stamford Bridge with their own fans behind them. As we know, if you watch lots of Champions League games, guys, over the years, you can see that it does go like that. I personally preferred it when we had the away goals rules. I think it pushed teams to score that away goal more than it is doing now. So yeah, yeah, Chelsea, like I say, they kept the score to a minimum. I think it didn't it made life that bit more difficult, going down to 10 men as well, didn't it? Minnie, welcome to the show, Minnie. Minnie said evening. Hope everyone is well. I'm going to say 2-2 tonight. Thanks for that, Minnie, and welcome to the show, mate. Always a pleasure to see you. And yeah, 2-2. I think that's the first draw prediction. So I'll be interested to see how it works out. Guys, I could just let you know, in the early stages, Norwich 46%, 43% in the middle, and in the Norwich end, sorry, 46%, 43% in midfield, and 11% in the Middlesbrough half, the, or should I say, the Norwich attacking end, if you guys get what I mean. So yeah, thanks for that, Minnie. Pleasure to see you, mate. Great to have you drop in tonight. And yeah, I think you, like I say, you're the first one to predict a draw. So we'll see what happens. Ethan's welcoming Minnie. Nice one, Ethan. And Ethan also saying, all we need now is Joey. I'm sure Joey will pop in if he's not busy, mate. I always try to respect that you guys can't always pop in every night. Sometimes you have other things going on, you know. So yeah, if Joey's not too busy, I'm sure he'll drop in, mate. But he might. It's Friday night, and he might be busy with the youngsters. He's got children, so totally understandable if he's got his hands full at the minute, mate. But yeah, he might drop in before the end, as I say. Minnie saying hi, Ethan. How's the arm? Yeah, forgot about that. Yeah, hopefully that's a lot better now, and hopefully you're starting to be able to use it, Ethan. So yeah, nice one, Minnie. And Ethan, Billy saying no, Ethan, but I wasn't expecting us to win. I don't think we will get through, but just want us to give our all in the second leg. Absolutely, Billy. Yeah, I think you guys will. I think you've left yourselves in a good position to turn that fixture around. 2-0 is more than capable. But like I say, I don't know what you guys think. I personally prefer the Champions League before with the away goals rule, because I think it did encourage the away team to try and score a lot more than we're seeing since the rule has changed. It'd be interesting actually to do a bit of research on that actually and see how many weight goals, see if the amount of weight goals have actually dropped off since they changed the rules to the championship. That could be quite interesting actually, couldn't it? But yeah, I think you guys will have a great chance at Stamford Bridge of turning that one around. If anything, in the Champions League, you always want that home game second, and that gives you a fighting chance. And I'm no offense, but if Liverpool can do what they've done a couple of seasons ago, we've seen how well Chelsea can play at home when they're in the mood. I would give you guys a good shout of turning that around. You just got to keep the back door shut. Um, and like I say, you've got a game this weekend to try and get some confidence in the players, because I think the main problem with Chelsea at the minute is it, what is it, about 5.5 hours or something now since you guys scored a goal? I know I heard it mentioned on the game the other day, so I think that's the biggest problem for Chelsea at the minute. No prolific goal scorer that is banging in the goals. You guys creating some opportunities, but just nobody's putting them away. So yeah, thanks for that, Billy. Um, Ethan is saying a lot better, Mini. Splints off now. It's fab. Cool. Well, don't try to push it too hard, mate. Remember, it's still a bit. Might be freeing up a bit and everything now, but it still be a little bit delicate. So take it easy and give it that little bit more time to heal up, because it probably is still healing, even though the worst of it's healed. It probably is still healing a little bit with your movement. But good to hear that you've got the cast off and the support as well now, mate. So yeah, hopefully your arm will feel 100% again soon. Minnie saying Real Madrid weren't that convincing, Billy. No, I agree, Minnie. Um, I think that Real Madrid are beatable. I think that a lot of clubs are intimidated by Madrid's success, um, and I don't understand why managers don't use a simple tactic to motivate players and just remind them that these are the games you want to play in. All these players that say they want to play in the Champions League, there's a reason they want to play in the Champions League, because they want to play the best of the best. So before they walk out onto that pitch, managers should be challenging them and saying, look, you want to play against the best of the best. A lot of the football community, a lot of the football world consider Real Madrid one of the best teams in world football. So step up to the challenge. It's as simple as that. But like I say, I think a lot of clubs, a lot of players are intimidated by Real Madrid's success, and they shouldn't be. They shouldn't be. They should see that as a way of getting some glory. If you can beat the team that's in form in the Champions League, then you're going to get some glory, aren't you? And let's be honest, football is about a certain amount of glory. As much as I don't like glory hunters, I do have to agree that football is about a certain amount of glory, because at the end of the day, we want all of us want our clubs to win trophies, don't we? So Ethan is saying, no, me either, Billy. I didn't expect City to win. Bayern too. Yeah, City were unbelievable against Bayern, weren't they? What was going on with Bayern? They looked a shadow of their former self. And I don't know if you guys have heard what happened in that game. Just to let you know, guys, keep you informed. I'm not keeping you informed on the game. We just got a stoppage at the moment for a Middlesbrough player receiving treatment. So the game is actually paused at the minute. So we will come back to that once the game restarts. But yeah, I don't know if you guys know if you've heard this. I've only read about it, so I don't know how official it is. It could be just a rumor. But apparently, against Man City, if you noticed, when Man City played Bayern Munich the other day, Mane didn't start the game. And apparently, the reason is because apparently he's been fighting with one of his teammates. Now, I don't know. Don't quote me on it. I'm not saying it's definitely true. I've just read that that's what's happened. So I'd love to know whether any of you guys have heard any reports or read any reports about that. But yeah, I was reading an article the other day. I think it was the day after the game in the paper, and it was saying that was the reason why Mane didn't start the game. It was a punishment to the player because he's had a bust up with one of his teammates, which sounds a bit crazy, really. Because if you're punishing the player for having a bust up, you're also punishing the team. Because if he's going to give you more of a threat going forward, then you're actually punishing the team and the fans by not playing him because he's a threat. So I don't know what do you guys make of that. Let me know if you heard about it to start with, and if you did, what you think about it. Ethan saying, sorry, I thought Chelsea played last night. Yeah, no worries, mate. Easy mistake to make. I get it sometimes. One day just blends into another, mate. So it's an easy mistake to make. Not a problem, Ethan. I knew what you mean anyway, mate. So, but thank you very much for acknowledging that. But yeah, no worries, mate. I weren't, sorry, apologies if it came across as picking. It just made me question because we're being so busy working all the time. Like I say, one day just blurs into another. So I wasn't sure if I was getting confused with my days as well. So thank you very much for that, Ethan. Top man. Billy is saying, I know Real Madrid were not their best. We were lucky not to lose at least 3-0 or 4-0, but I hope at the bridge we can give out a fight to Real Madrid. I totally agree, mate, and that's the least you guys can expect. Because no offense, if I was a Chelsea fan and the players didn't put in a performance at the bridge, I'd be questioning whether those players should be even wearing that shirt. It's one thing to go away to away ground and lose and not reply with a goal, but to do it at home, I think, like you say, we would expect Chelsea to put in a performance. I know it's Real Madrid. I know that they're a flashy, flary team and all that, but the players playing for your club, mate, are playing for your club because they're supposed to be, up there on the top shelf of players, the creme de la month. So they should be able to step up and do the business. So the game's back underway, guys, as Norwich have got a throw in on that far side, midway inside the Middlesbrough. Sorry, confusion there. Midway inside their own half of the field as they now come forward down this near side. And now ball crossed into the box and it's deep as it picked up at the back post and kept in, but it's knocked out away from goal by the Middlesbrough defenders, and that will be a throw into Norwich on the far side. So Norwich now playing the ball up to the halfway line as they work the ball out to this near side again. And Middlesbrough challenging there, and the referee's blown for a foul. This is the problem when the pitch is this wet, guys. You've got players trying to grab hold of each other, but I don't think it's so much grab hold of each other to actually foul each other. It's more because they're slipping and sliding all over the place. Because as I said before, guys, that if you see the Norwich there with the shot as they crossed the ball into the box. The goalkeeper initially saved it, but it deflected off the goalkeeper, and a follow-up shot from the Norwich attacking player. But Middlesbrough managed to clear the ball away, but only as far as the halfway line as Norwich pick up again and build from the back. But yeah, as I was saying, guys, if you see the close-up in footage of this game, the pitch is actually quite waterlogged. So it's going to cause players to slip and slide, and they're going to grab hold of each other. I would have thought, anyway, my opinion of what I've watched over football over the years. Like I say, just seen it then with a Norwich player on the ball, then he's run forward, and you can actually see the splashes off his boots. Like I say, I think that's where referees have to show their professionalism, intelligence of the game to recognise when a player's grabbing hold of each other for foul reasons, and when they're doing it because they're slipping and sliding because of the pitch conditions. So yeah, let me know, guys, your thoughts on that. Do you think that that's a factor that gets overlooked by referees sometimes, or do you feel that when you've watched referee games of your club in bad weather conditions, do you feel that the referees don't always take the weather conditions into account? Another interesting talking point for you guys to give your opinion on. So yeah, thanks for that, Billy. Ethan saying hope 2-1, say Billy for Chelsea. I'm hoping for a nice 3-4-0 for Chelsea, or 3-4-1. That would be awesome. I'd love to see Real Madrid get knocked out by an English club. I really would. Billy is saying Brighton tomorrow, they're looking very good. I think we will lose 2-0, but I stupid arrow. But I hope we can get an unexpected result. Yeah, Brighton flying at the minute, aren't they, mate? They're doing really well. But You never know. You never know. You've got to be in it to win it, mate. And just quickly looking where we are. Yeah, you've got to be in it to win it. And you guys at home, I think that game, that game for you guys is massive. Not so much for the league position, but more for about getting some confidence into the players before the second leg of the Champions League. So, yeah, really hope you guys manage to get a good result in that tomorrow. The main thing will be getting on the score sheet, won't it? Try and get a couple of goals and get some confidence into the Chelsea players. Evan Roddick, welcome to the show, mate. Pleasure to see you. I'm not sure, Evan, if I've seen you on the channel before, so if I haven't, welcome to Football Fandom UK. Great to have you with us, mate. I can't remember if I've seen your account name before, but like I say, welcome. Pleasure to have you with us, mate. Ethan saying hi, Evan. Nice one, Ethan. And also, Billy is saying hi, Evan as well. Nice one, guys. Absolutely class from the Fandom community, making the effort to welcome Ethan. So thank you very much, guys. You guys are absolutely class. Ethan saying, no, Liverpool aren't doing great either, Billy. Yeah, Liverpool. Oh, mate, what is going on with Liverpool? They're in really unusual territory, shall we say, because I've watched a lot of football over the years, and I've always kept an interesting eye on Liverpool. As you guys might know, about when Steven Gerrard was playing, I was a big fan of Steven Gerrard when I was younger. I used to love watching him play, which meant watching, a certain amount of Liverpool games. And I've never seen them as unrecognisable as what they are at the moment. It's just weird, isn't it? We all know that Liverpool can have good spells and bad spells, but at the minute they're having such a bad spell. Nobody can really recognise why they're playing so badly, other than the fact that we know that they've got faults in the midfield position. So, yeah. But thank you very much for that, Ethan. Billy is saying, could this be City's year to win the Champions League? That is a great question, Billy. You absolutely spot on. They're looking quite dangerous at the minute. And I was shocked, to be honest, that Bayern Munich didn't put up a stiffer test for City in that game. You would have thought they would have at least got a goal in reply to give them a fighting chance in the second leg. But yeah, you're right, Billy. It could be this year for City to finally break into the Champions League success. Evan is saying, I'm a City fan. Great to have you with us, Evan. I'm doing quite a lot of Man City games on the channel, watch-alongs, and we were actually discussing it the other day that we're not getting a lot of City fans showing interest in the channel, considering how many actual games we've covered for Manchester City. So, yeah, it's a pleasure to have you with us, Ethan Ruddock. Like I say, mate, great to have you with us. And let us know, even what's most important. What would you like to win this season? Prefer to win the Champions League or would you prefer to win the Premier League? If you had to choose one, which one would you prefer? Billy's saying, cool, Evan, mate, as much as I don't like City, welcome to Fandom. Nice one, Billy. That's the top class response we want, mate. Like I say, you guys don't have to like each other's clubs, but showing that kind of decency and respect to other fans is what Fandom is always all about. So, top man, Billy. Love that, mate. Love that. Thank you very much. Class statement. Evan is saying, I expect City to beat Bayern 1-0. Okay, mate, fair enough. Yeah, I think you guys could have a good performance over there in Germany after that victory. But I think you're going to have to absorb a certain amount of pressure, because I think that at the start of the second leg, Bayern Munich are more than likely going to come out and chuck the kitchen sink at you. So I think there might be a certain amount of basically good defending from your team to basically keep the threat from Bayern Munich. Let's say just for the first 20 minutes at least of that game, I'm expecting they're going to come at you with absolutely everything. But as we know, one thing that City are good at are keeping possession of the ball, and if they keep possession of the ball, they're going to make life really difficult for Bayern to get back into that game. So thanks for that, Evan. Billy is saying Mane got charged for hitting Sané. Right, so it was Sané that I didn't know which player it was. I've forgotten. I just know I was reading an article that said he'd had a disagreement with one of his teammates, and it had ended up in a bit of a scrap, and that's why he wasn't playing the other night. So thank you very much for informing me of that, Billy. Appreciated, mate. As Middlesbrough just slowing the game down at the minute with the ball in their possession at the back. They're just content at the moment to keep some possession as they now try to come forward. But Norwich keeping themselves well compact at the moment. Interesting to see Norwich playing with the two up front. Don't see many clubs these days playing with two up front. Well, at least don't see that much in the Premier League anyway. And I don't think I see it much in League One, to be honest. I think a lot of League One clubs tend to also play with the lone striker. So, yeah, be interested to see if it comes back into fashion. It's not fashionable anymore, is it, to play two strikers up front, which is crazy. Because as fans, we want to see more goal mouth action. So how can it be not fashionable to play two up front? As Middlesbrough now come forward onto the edge of the Norwich box, looking to get an opportunity as they just keep possession on this near side. And now a cross comes in, but it's knocked away by Norwich, but picked up again outside the box by Middlesbrough as they come into the box now, but quickly lose the ball by the good defending there from Norwich. But Middlesbrough managing to keep the ball, but forced to pass it all the way back to the goalkeeper under pressure from Norwich as they now try to come forward again and just knocking it about on the halfway line. So Evan is saying they played on Wednesday. Yeah, no worries. Thanks for that, Evan. Yeah, I think just got confused with the days, mate. Well, you know what it's like through the week. One day can blend into another. We're all on the go so much with work and college and university and things like that I think some days the days just blend into one another, mate. So yeah, thank you very much for that, Evan. Evan also saying, oh yeah, got fined and not in the match day squad. Yeah, but do you guys think that's a wise decision? Do you think it's sensible to punish a player when it actually could be punishing the team? Let me know. I'd love to know your thoughts on that. Obviously, we don't want players getting away with, causing trouble with their teammates. We want a team togetherness as fans because that's how you're going to get results. But do you guys think it's a good idea to punish a player and leave him out the team in important games if he's an important player that will help you guys, your team, get a positive result? Let me know. I'm interested to know that, guys. So please do share your thoughts on it. Sorry, Ethan. Ethan saying, I don't like City either, but welcome. All right. So I read that. Have we gone back to the top again? Sorry, I don't want stupid comment section is playing up tonight. Evan is saying, thank you. Nice one, Evan. And Ethan saying, no problem, Evan. Nice one, guys. Absolutely loving the positivity. Top class stuff. Ethan saying, joke time. Okay, mate. We're looking forward to hearing it. As Billy's saying, let's gear it. I think that's meant to say, let's hear it, Ethan. Obviously, slight type error there, but it's easy done. I've done it plenty of times on social media. Billy's saying here, as Ethan saying, ha, okay. So I think it's a joke. So Ethan, so goal from Middlesbrough there, but it's been ruled offside as the flag has gone up. But that was a great goal there. But like I say, it's been disallowed for offside. As Middlesbrough now with a possession as they pass it back again to the goalkeeper. We're approaching 40 minutes, guys, and still 1-0 to Middlesbrough. Middlesbrough now just keeping possession at the back as Norwich have managed to push up the field. But if Middlesbrough can get in this, Norwich keeping that high line again as they pushed up the field. As Norwich now win the ball back. But quickly again lost, and now the goalkeeper, the referee's blown for a foul. Yeah. So that was definitely offside from that goal kick. As Middlesbrough come forward now down that far side. Cross comes in. And Middlesbrough with a shot, and it's a goal into this near side of the post. And nice goal there for Middlesbrough. Beautiful cross. It was tucked right towards the byline and then chipped back into goal. And really good goal there just from inside the box. And the Norwich City players surrounding the referee at the moment complaining about something in there. We've got a Norwich player down on the pitch as well. I think that's what they're complaining about, of a foul. But no offside flag going up, so that goal counts, and it's Middlesbrough 2, Norwich 0 as we approach the half-time break. But, yeah, the referee's finding himself surrounded by Norwich players, not happy there, as I think they're complaining about having 2 players down. They had a player that gingerly got up whilst another player on the far side still down on the pitch. But in fairness, just watching the replay now, really, Norwich had the opportunity to clear the ball and poured it clearly. So really, they created their own problems with conceding that second goal through a poor clearance. When they did win back possession for a moment, they cleared it up the field straight into the path of an on-running Middlesbrough player when they should have just blasted the ball up the field. But loads of debate going on the touchline. I think the 2 managers here now are also having an argument about it. As the referee, I think, is coming over to just trying to work out what's going on here. They got manager. Well, right. So the game's now restarted, but the referee was surrounded by Norwich players, and there was a lot of kerfuffle on the touchline as well. So clearly, the Norwich City staff feeling that that wasn't a fair goal conceded. But if you don't like it, you're on the pitch to do something about it. So the ball just being challenged on that far side as the ball's gone out, and the linesman has ruled for an offside there. As Norwich clear the ball up the field, but yet again intercepted by Middlesbrough. Norwich creating their own problems here with the clearances. Middlesbrough now with an opportunity for third, and it is a third goal. Norwich have fallen to pieces here. Really, really poor from Norwich. They're too busy trying to argue with the linesman on that far side. Didn't clear the ball properly when they did half-heartedly took the free kick there and just literally passed the ball up the field. Their own players weren't ready for the free kick. So as they took the free kick, Middlesbrough player a lot quicker to respond to it, run past the Norwich player, intercepted it, passed it to his teammate, worked it towards the box, and they get a third goal. Norwich absolutely creating their own problems at the moment. Some really, really lack of focus from some of the Norwich players as they now find themselves 3-0 down from what, I don't know, 3-4 minutes ago, they were only 1-0 down. But Norwich very much creating their own problems, as I say. So let's quickly go back to the chat. Ethan is saying, what did the ocean say to the shore? Nothing, it just waved. Laugh out. That's a good in that. I like that one. Was it a Mexican wave? That's a good in that, Ethan. That's quality. And Stevie liking that as well. Billy as well. Awesome. as Norwich managed to pull a goal back here just before the break. Sorry, guys, I was reading the joke then, so I completely missed that. But Norwich have pulled one back as Middlesbrough now with sloppy possession at the back as they would had the ball nicked off them on that far side, and the Norwich player just run into the box, and he's literally just I'm not sure if it's a shot or a chip that, but yeah, it's a shot right past the goalkeeper. And that gives Norwich a fighting chance. But we're having a real game here, guys. Middlesbrough 3-1 up as we're now on the half-time. And we're just waiting to see what time is added on as the ball is kicked out on this near side. 5 minutes added on time, guys. 5 minutes added on time. Throw into Norwich on this near side. So, yeah, thank you very much for that, Ethan. Loving that. As I'm sure the guys are as well. As Norwich now playing the ball, and they've lost it on this near side. Middlesbrough now trying to keep some possession to try and play themselves out of trouble at the back here as they chip the ball forward, and it takes a deflection off a Norwich player and goes out for a throw-in on this near side, close to the halfway line. Evan is saying they pulled out of the race for Bellingham. Who pulled out the race, mate? Sorry, I'm not following that. Who pulled out the race for Bellingham? Middlesbrough now just knocking it about in their own half as Norwich press the ball, and the ball is knocked up the field up towards the halfway line from the keeper, and Norwich intercept possession. But Norwich definitely noticeable this high line they're playing. It's dangerous, if you ask me. But the ball goes out on this near side, and that will be a throw-in to Middlesbrough. So Middlesbrough with the throw-in as they throw it down another towards the Norwich goal, but it's knocked back where it came from, and that goes out for another throw-in. 47 minutes gone, guys, so only 3 minutes of the added on time remaining. So sorry, Evan, I'm not following that comment, mate. If you could let me know what that's just. I'm not following. Did that follow on from conversation I've missed? Sorry, like I say, mate, if you could just clarify what you mean with that, mate. Apologies, I'm not following it. The ball now knocked out on that far side for a throw-in, this time to Middlesbrough. The ball's getting knocked out a lot in this first half. A lot of throw-ins. So Middlesbrough taking the time with this. Norwich managed to intercept the ball, clear the ball up the field, and Middlesbrough intercept it, pass it back to their goalkeeper, and the goalkeeper kicks it long up towards the halfway line as it's intercepted by Middlesbrough, but they lose it to Norwich, who knock the ball out again on that far side, and this will be another throw-in to Middlesbrough. This time it's midway inside the Norwich half of the pitch. But just looking like the both teams are happy to play out the remainder of this first half, with the intensity just dropped off a little bit in the last moment or two as Middlesbrough knock the ball forward, but it goes straight to the Norwich goalkeeper. So we're approaching 49 minutes, so only a minute remaining of this first half, guys, as Norwich now come forward down this near side, and nice bit of play there, but unable to keep it going as eventually goes out for a throw into Middlesbrough inside their own half, close to the halfway line. So Middlesbrough take the throw in quickly and knock the ball up into the Norwich half. It's intercepted and knocked back where it come from, and it's gone out for another throw-in. This time inside the Norwich half, and it's another throw-in to Middlesbrough. Like I say, guys, we're having a lot of throw-ins So Middlesbrough just excuse me, guys. Sorry about that. Middlesbrough now trying to work the ball down this near side. Forced to play back into the centre and now come down that far side, but challenged by Norwich, and that will be a throw into Norwich as they finally win some possession, but yet again sloppily lose it as the referee gives a free kick. He was going to let it go. There wasn't a slight advantage, but Middlesbrough lost it quickly there as they intercepted it. And he's dived. Come on, that's a dive. That is a clear dive. Oh, I'm fed up with seeing these players diving. Since I started doing Fandom, it's become so much more obvious how much players are cheating to get an advantage with these dives. That is a really poor foul. It was barely any contact, and it's simulation. You can see it. Watch the replay of it later, guys. So free kick taken. Middlesbrough score! And it's a 4th goal for Middlesbrough. Norwich falling to pieces here at the back as Middlesbrough there. The ball came into the box and it was bumbled about a little bit before Middlesbrough eventually just managed to fall to the right player there. And they got the shot off and it's gone straight past everybody and bang, straight into the far side of the goal. But really poor. Norwich did actually intercept in that during as the ball came in. One of their players did intercept it, but just kicked it away. Instead of actually kicking it like up the field to get rid of it, they just kicked it away like as in a couple of yards away. Poor, really. I can't believe the poor defending I'm seeing from Norwich in this one. As we're now on 51 minutes, guys, and there goes the half-time whistle. 51.5 minutes. So the referee let the play continue for an extra minute and a half there. But yep, as we go into the break, it's Middlesbrough 4, Norwich 1. What a shocker. So, guys, I'll come to the comments in a minute. Let's get through some of the comments during the halftime break. But before we do, I'm just going to give you guys a quick update on other games going on tonight in the UK. In the Scottish Premiership, there is another game going on, and it's Ross County 0, Aberdeen 1. So Aberdeen 1-0 up in the Scottish Premiership game against Ross County. As you guys know, here it's 4-1 to Middlesbrough. In the Scottish Championship, it's currently... Hang on a minute, let me refresh that page. Sorry. In the Scottish Championship, it's currently 0-0 between Queen's Park and Hamilton Academic. So that brings you guys up to date. There is a couple of games going on in the Welsh Premiership as well. Airbus UK, Broughton losing 1-0 to Flint Town United. Bale Town 0-0 with the New Saints. So that brings you back, guys, bang up to date, as I say, with the games going on around the UK. So let's catch up on some comments, guys. Minute is saying Liverpool and Chelsea not in top 6 is shocker. Yeah, I can't disagree with you. What's shocking is that they both having such a bad season. We've seen clubs like Liverpool and Chelsea have bad seasons before, haven't we, guys? But normally they find a way to get the rhythm back at some point in the season, but seeing Chelsea and Liverpool being so inconsistent for so long during the season is really, really strange. But I think there is still a slight chance Liverpool could get into the Champions League spots, but I'm not sure about Chelsea. I'd have to look at the table again. But thanks for that, Minnie. Ethan saying, another joke, guys. Yeah, bring it on, Ethan. Yeah, bring it on, mate. Evan is saying, hope City win the Champions League. Yeah, I cannot argue with that yet. With you there, even. I would love to see any UK club win the Champions League. When it comes to European football, I don't have any. I just support all UK clubs that play in Europe. I always want to see UK clubs do well. I'm from the UK, so why would I not want to see UK clubs dominate in Europe? So, yeah, thank you very much for that, Evan. It would be nice to see City focus on that rather than the Premier League, though, wouldn't it? Let's have a different club win the Premier League this season. That would be nice. So, if Arsenal, if you're listening, get your act together and start getting those points, those consistent wins. Minnie's saying City were brilliant Tuesday night. Yeah, they were. They were unbelievable, weren't they? They really tore Bayern Munich to pieces, didn't they? Bayern Munich didn't know how to deal with it. So, yeah, I've got to agree with you there, Minnie. Thanks for that, mate. Evan is saying, yep, certainly. Thank you very much for that, Evan. And Billy is saying, I think City would prefer the Champions League because the last few years they've been dominating the Premier League. Well, yeah, I agree, mate. It would be great to see City focus on the Champions League more than the Premier League. One, it's City, like you say, they've been dominating the Premier League over the last couple of seasons, and would be great to see City concentrate more of their efforts on the Champions League. And like I say, it'd be great because be another UK club winning the Champions League. So yeah, why not? Evan is saying Norwich should have scored. Yeah, I think Norwich, mate. I don't know what they're doing at the back at the minute. They look shocking at the back. I don't know. The only way I can describe it, and obviously I don't want to judge players that I don't watch all the time, but the only way I can describe it is it looks to me like some of the Norwich players just not up for this game, just not up for it. Poor clearances. When they intercept the ball, they're looking like frightened rabbits in possession, and just no confidence in their own passage of play. Like I say, when they've intercepted the ball at the back, obviously we don't want to see long ball football. But if you're playing away from home and the home team is consistently putting you under pressure, and the best way to deal with that pressure is to clear the ball up the field for a while to give your team a chance to reorganize itself, then you just do it, don't you? You do what's needed to get a result. So yeah, definitely. Norwich shocking tonight with their defending. But yeah, Evan, I think Norwich players will be massively disappointed in their own efforts. They have scored, they have managed to get one back, but if they keep defending like this, they could end up finding themselves on the end of a really embarrassing scoreline. Evan is saying, I agree. Nice one, mate. Nice one. Thank you very much for that, Billy, Evan. Your comments, guys. Ethan saying, what did the car say to the other for a joke? Let's gear it. What did the car say to the other for a joke? Let's gear it. I get it now. Yeah, sorry, I had to think about that one for a minute. That's a good one, Ethan. I like that. Let's gear it. Billy also liking that one as well. Nice one, Billy. Come on. Sorry, guys, I'm talking to the click. I'm clicking your comments and it's not responding quick enough. It does it occasionally. Ethan saying, made that one up, Billy. Well, that's a good one, mate, if you made it yourself. So not bad one, that, mate. Not a bad one at all. Thanks for that, Ethan. And Evan is saying, Bundesliga latest, Schalke 3, Hearts Berlin 1. Thank you very much for that, Evan. So Evan keeping an eye on the Bundesliga tonight. There's also a game in Spain. Rayo Vallecano playing Osma, and Rayo Vallecano. I'm not pronouncing that right, but they're winning 2-0. In Italy, Cremens winning 1-0 against Empolia, or 1-0 against Empolia, and also Spezia losing 1-0 to Lazio. In the French league, Toulouse 1-1 with Lyon. So there you go, guys. That brings you up to date with the other European leagues. Thank you very much for that, Evan. Appreciate that update, mate. Ethan saying Middlesbrough could have had 2 but offside. Yeah. Yeah, they got caught offside. At least, yeah, two. Well, they've had that. I know they had the ball in the back of the back of the net once that got offside. Was there a second? I can't remember. Um, but yeah, you're right, mate. They could have been in the lead even more than they already are. Like I say, big question marks will be asked of Norwich by the Norwich fans, I'm sure, mate. Evan is saying 2-0 now. Um, all right, you're talking about the Bundesliga game. Thank you very much for that, Evan. Appreciated, mate. Ethan is saying 2-0. Get him, get him Medi. Get him Midi. Is that middle? Is that abbreviation for Middlesbrough? I'm presuming. So yeah, thank you. Obviously, you guys responding. I'm a bit late with a response to the comments, so apologies. Even Roddick saying great cross again by Archer. Yeah, that was. Yeah, I'm thinking. Yeah, that was a good goal. Really good goal. I quite like the one that was cut back though, to be honest. As well, I thought that was really nice bit of team play. Evan saying 3-0. So thank you very much for that. Joey, welcome to the show, mate. Always a pleasure to see you. Joey saying hi, Gaz and all. Sorry, can't stop. Long we've bought kids to watch that new Mario movie. Just escape. Just escaped. Just escape for some fresh air. Laugh out loud. Well, no worries, Joey. Hope you're having a good night with the family. And yeah, pleasure to see you, mate. Always great to see you drop in. Thank you very much for coming, saying hello. Really appreciated, mate. And yeah, I hope you have a great night with the family. And yeah, I don't really keep up with what's going on in the cinema with regards to films like that. But yeah, I like to say, good should be a good night out for you guys. And yeah, like I say. Thank you very much, Joey. And like I say, wish you the best for tonight, mate. Hope you have a great night with the family. Ethan is saying, hi, Joey. Nice one, guys. Ethan and also Billy as well. So top class stuff. Thank you, guys. Joey saying, hi, Ethan, mate. How's you? Nice one, Joey. And also, as I say, Billy also welcoming. And Evan as well. You guys are absolutely class. Thank you very much. Loving that positivity. Joey saying, hi, Billy, mate. Gutted for you the other night. Yes, I only managed to catch the second half of it, the Chelsea game. But yes, totally agree, Joey. Was a hard one to take, that one. But in fairness, even though Chelsea weren't at the best, they managed to keep the score to a minimum. So let's hope that gives them a fighting chance at the Stamford Bridge. Billy saying Norwich crumbling to bits. They certainly are, Billy. They certainly are. They've been really pitiful with their defending. Evan saying 3-1. Thank you very much, Evan. Joey saying hi, Evan. Nice one, Joey. As always, mate. Top class from you. And Ethan saying 3-0. So thanks for that, guys. Billy saying, same here, Joey. I was so disappointed. Yeah, I was. I was really hoping you guys could try and pull one back, and then that player like a fool got himself sent off. And I think that was then just damage limitation from Chelsea after that, wasn't it? But yeah, like I say, you guys could hopefully do a job on them at Stamford Bridge. So thanks for that, Billy. Joey saying, fingers crossed, Frank can do some magic for the second leg. Well said, Joey. Totally agree with you, mate. Let's have a bit of confidence in the fact that Frank Lampard might remind some of these players what it means to wear a Chelsea shirt and play in the Champions League. What an honour it should be uh, for the players. Billy is saying, hopefully, them boys give everything into the second leg. Yeah, let's hope so, mate. Fingers crossed, because I will certainly be rooting for you guys in the second leg and hoping that you can get a positive result. Evan is saying Liverpool. So I don't. I'm sorry, Evan. What I don't know what to say to that, mate. I don't know what I can only reply if I can make sense of the comment. So thanks for that, Evan. Mini Mo is saying, "Evening, Joey. Nice one, Mini. Class from you as always, mate." Joey saying Liverpool was after Bellingham, mate. Ah, right. Yes, I did hear a bit of something about that today, but I've not really researched it or anything to find out the full details. But yeah, Liverpool have been trying to. I think. Well, I've been over the last week or so. I've been reading about quite a few players that Liverpool linked with. I think they're trying to get some summer business done early or in the pipeline, ready to just go for it as soon as the transfer window opens. So we'll have to see what happens. But thank you very much for that, Joey. Minimo is saying, I've lost my prediction magic. Well, not to worry, Mini. Just keep predicting and hopefully it'll come back, mate. Hopefully it'll come back. Joey is saying, well, hello there, Mini. You enjoying City games? Yeah, thanks for that, Joey. And Mini saying, Ethan saying hi. Joey, absolutely nice one, Ethan. As always, class from you guys with making respectful welcomes. So thank you. Really do appreciate the positivity from all you guys. It's a pleasure to have you part of Fandom. Joey is saying, I know, been a good few weeks now since you got one right. Yeah, but maybe it's just, I think maybe here's a way to look at it, Minnie. If you're listening, maybe here's to look at it. Maybe your national team have stole your luck. Because if you notice, since Scotland had the good wins that they've had, that's when your score predictions have dipped. So maybe you have to sacrifice your luck with the score predictions because your national team stole your luck. Would that be a good explanation, Minnie? If you're listening, let me know, mate. Maybe the national team have decided to steal your good luck so that they can have some to get you some results. I don't know if you like that theory, Minnie, but let me know. Minnie saying, I did, Joey, very much. And Joey saying, did you get your Haaland fix, laugh out? Yeah, Haaland fix, I like that. Well said, Joey. And Minnie saying, big derby for me tomorrow, Joey. Dreading it. Yeah, it's the Edinburgh derby tomorrow, isn't it? So, yeah, big game for you guys. Stay positive, Minute. That's all you can do. Ethan saying I do one more joke. Okay, mate. That will be your record. I think you've never done 3 in a stream. So, yeah, bring it on, Ethan. Evan is saying, hope you guys have a lovely weekend. Thank you very much, Evan. I'm presuming that might mean you are jumping off and going doing something else. So no worries, mate. Thank you very much for coming, getting involved. A pleasure to see you tonight. And yes, enjoy the rest of your weekend too, mate. It's been a pleasure to see you tonight. And look after yourself. Stay safe. Thank you very much for that, Evan. Joey is saying, oh yeah. Playing Hearts. Are you at home or away? I think they're at home. I think. Minnie saying, Joey, City were very good the other night. Wow performance. Yes, definitely. Got to agree with you there, Minnie. So the game just restarting, guys. Billy is saying, you too, Evan. Nice one, guys. And Joey also, absolutely class as always from you guys. Minnie saying at home, 12 o'clock kickoff. Yeah, I thought it was a home game. So yeah, hopefully you guys can. I hope you guys can get something out of that, Minnie, because I don't want to really see Aberdeen qualify for the Europa League again. Nothing against Aberdeen; they're actually a club I like. But I'm fed up of them disappointing me when they play in Europe. So I'd like to see another Scottish club take their place and give a better account of themselves. Joey's saying, go for it, Ethan. Yeah, well said, Joey. Totally agree with you there, mate. Let's hear the joke. Minnie saying, whoa, 4-0. Absolutely. Well, 4-1. 4-1 at the moment, Minnie. Thanks for that. Ethan saying, don't tell it's for Don't tell it's for woe. Don't tell it's for woe. Sorry, Ethan, I'm not understanding that, mate. Apologies, but I'm not understanding that. Don't tell it's for woe. I'm sorry, mate. That one's gone right over my head. Apologies. I'm just not getting that one. Norwich now coming forward as they've got possession on the edge of the Middlesbrough box, and shot cross comes in and it's headed behind by the Middlesbrough player there, and that will be a corner to Norwich on that far side of the pitch. Billy saying Norwich are all over the place. They certainly are, mate. They certainly are. Minute saying can't say I'm surprised. My team playing Norwich pre-season and they were looking honking. I think that's saying honking. Thank you very much for that, Minnie. As Norwich now take the corner and try to get across into the box, but it's deflected away, and Norwich managed to pick up the possession as Middlesbrough try to clear the ball up the field, and eventually it's knocked out on that far side for another throw-in. So yeah, thanks for that, Minute. I don't know if we can judge pre-season fixtures, but yeah, I suppose that maybe was a sign of Norwich's poor form. Ethan saying, "Where do horses live in the neighbourhood?" Right, I get it now. In the neighbourhood. It's a good one. I like that one. Yeah, good one, Ethan. And the neighbourhood. Yeah, I think you only made that joke just to hear me say nay. As Middlesbrough now with another goal. Middlesbrough work the ball into the box there with a cross. And Akpong scores, tapping another tap in there for Middlesbrough. And now it's 5-1. Middlesbrough and Norwich really falling to pieces now. Really falling to pieces. Billy liking that, so thanks, Billy. And Ethan saying, I found another one more. Okay, Ethan going for the record tonight with jokes, I think. Joey's laughing at that one as well. Ethan saying, what did the clock say to the watch? How are you doing? Laugh out loud. That's a good one. Yeah, that's the quality of that. I like that, Ethan. That's good, mate. That's good. And Ethan saying, I'm going very soon. Okay, mate. No worries. Well, pleasure to have you involved as always, mate. And yeah, let us know when you're going. And like I say, enjoy the rest of the evening, mate. Big pleasure to have you involved. And thank you very much for the jokes. Billy saying, oh, I got a joke. Okay, Billy, bring it on. As Ethan's saying, go on then. Yeah. So Norwich now knocking the ball forward as Middlesbrough intercept it. And now Middlesbrough trying to work the ball down that far side, but challenged by Norwich. And now the referee gives a foul. So we're going to have a free kick for Middlesbrough on that far side. Probably midway inside their own half, close to the edge of the pitch. So I'm not sure. I think it's a bit too far out for a shot, but definitely a great position for a good cross into the box. Billy saying, what did one hat say to the other? Wait there, I'm going ahead. I'm going ahead. Cool. I like that one. Yeah, cool. Thank you very much for that, Billy. And Ethan liking that one as well. So, yeah, thank you very much for the jokes, guys. Joey saying, laugh out loud, Billy, Ethan as well. So, thank you very much, Joey. And nice one, guys, for the jokes. Lightens the mood. Ethan saying, I guess now Bye, Gaz. Oh, sorry, I'm going now. Bye, Gaz, and everyone else. See you on the next stream. Thank you very much for that, Ethan. Been a pleasure having you involved tonight, and enjoy the rest of your night. Look after yourself, mate, and stay safe. Joey saying bye, Ethan. Catch you soon. Thank you very much, Joey. Top man. Appreciated, mate. Ethan saying bye. Okay, mate. Look after yourself, as I say, and look forward to seeing you again on the next one. Billy saying bye, Ethan. Absolutely top class, as always, from you guys. So thank you very much. And Billy saying I've got another joke. Okay, well, I think you guys want to keep telling jokes. I think we might have to do a joke show. But yeah, let's hear it, Billy. As we're just waiting for this corner to be taken now on this near side for Norwich. So Norwich now, corner taken short, and a shot comes in, but it's deflected over the bar, and that will be another corner for Norwich on this near side of the pitch. So yeah, let's hear it, Billy. Billy saying I've got a joke about chemistry, but I don't think I will get a reaction. Well, you're welcome to do it as another corner comes in there for Norwich, but it's knocked behind, and that will be a goal kick to Middlesbrough. So Middlesbrough with the opportunity now to relieve the pressure on their goal. Well, bring it on, Billy. Like I say, we don't know until we hear it. Joey's saying, try it, Billy. Nice one, Joey. And Ethan saying, I still hear Billy. Norwich now coming forward down this near side as it's challenged by Middlesbrough. They win it back, but Norwich almost win it back there, but eventually the ball goes out for another throw-in on this near side, and we've got a Middlesbrough player down in the centre of the pitch. So the player going to receive treatment. Ethan saying, I'm still here, so thanks for that, Ethan. Billy saying that was the joke. Okay, well, sorry, yeah, fair enough, mate. I didn't get that one then. Apologies for that. But thank you very much for trying, Billy. Apologies I didn't get it, mate. Ethan saying, yeah, I'll try it, Billy. As Joey's saying, laugh out loud, just got it. Had to read it a couple of times. Okay. Right, yeah, I get it. Yeah, I get it. So, yeah. Fair enough, Billy. Yeah, I get the joke, mate. Yeah, I didn't, like Billy said, you have to read it a couple of times to understand it. But thank you very much for trying, Billy. Yeah, that one kind of goes over your head a little bit when you first you have to read it a couple of times. But very intelligent with that joke, I suppose. You just like I say, I suppose it's because I'm trying to think about the football, mate. So obviously thinking about chemistry is not football, is it? So that's probably why I didn't get it, mate. So apologies for that. You'll have to forgive me. When I come on the channel, I try very much to block anything else out and just try to get in the mindset of football. So apologies for that one, Billy. I'm sure you can understand, mate. Joey's saying, try it, Billy. Yeah, I get it. Once you actually read it a couple of times, you do get it. It makes sense. So yeah, thank you very much for that, guys, and also Ethan. Oh, sorry, it was no, that was it was Billy. Sorry, apologies. So yeah, thanks for that, Billy. We're just about to have a double substitution, guys. It's Ganola, Baram, and Idaha coming on, and McCullum, McQueerhurst, and Pookie coming off for Norwich. So triple substitution there for Norwich. As clearly the Norwich manager feeling that the team needs a serious shake-up and making a triple substitution. Ethan saying, still here. Thanks for that, Ethan. And Billy saying, that was the joke. Why is it going over it again? So it's gone stupid thing. Right, it's my mistake. Sorry about that, guys. Thanks for that, Joey. That was where I was up to, wasn't it? So, yeah, apologies, guys. Lost my place for a second there. Sports commentaries is saying, yo, hello, sports commentaries. Welcome to Football Fan Den UK. I think that's more of a somebody trying to promote rather than actually get involved in the project. So, yeah, but welcome to the show anyway, sports community or commentary. Joey saying, hi, sports. Thank you very much, Joey. I appreciate it, mate. Although I think he was more interested in just coming on to get his account name shown because I can't see any further involvement in the conversation. So clearly somebody just looking to promote on our channel. But thank you very much anyway, Joey. Appreciate you making the effort to welcome him. Evan is saying 5-1. Yeah, no, mate. Yep, big shocker for Norwich capitulating like this. Evan is saying Tuba Akron. Tuba Akron. I'm getting confused with these comments now. Keep looking. You guys keep putting in random comments that putting me back, and then I'm looking back on a list and losing my place trying to make sense of some of your comments. So apologies about that, guys. I don't even know where I was now. So I've completely lost my place now trying to make sense of that. Where was I? Apologies, guys. Evan's comments throw me off a bit there. I was trying to make sense of what he was meaning, but where was I? Norwich currently in possession as they try to work the ball down this near side. This is where I was at, wasn't it? Have you deleted that comment? Right, so where was we? Right, we're around here anyway. Akapo on great form. Right, now your comment makes sense, Evan. Thank you very much for that, mate. Sorry, I was looking back because I don't know if you put a comment there and deleted it, so I think that's what messed me up. When you guys delete comments, it seems to confuse the chat. I don't understand why, but we are testing this melon out, but it's not proving very well at the minute. They're not convincing me to use it in the long term. It seems to have a lot of gremlins, but like I say, we're fully testing it, so we know what platform to use in the future. At the moment, StreamYard is actually looking the best, but we'll probably be checking some other live streaming platforms out as well, guys, as we keep progressing. Evan is saying, when's the next live stream? Hopefully I'll be on tomorrow, mate, but I'm not committing to any because I keep trying to tell you guys, people keep coming on the channel and asking, and if my work commitments, as I said the other day, last week, I think it was Emily that come on asking me whether I was going to be on a Monday. I worked on the streams all weekend over the bank holiday, and the only day I couldn't do was Monday. I planned to do it, but unfortunately I ended up working late. It wasn't planned. Ended up working really late. Didn't get home till late, so I couldn't do any. So I don't want to tell you guys when I'm doing streams and then I can't keep to it. Unfortunately, guys, I'll just keep putting on the streams as and when I can. Once we get a bit further along, then I'll start be able to commit to actually planning things better. But at the minute, with my job commitments and trying to work on fandom in and around my job commitments, I'm just not going to mention any future live streams unless I definitely know I'm going to be available. It's nothing that I don't. It's not that I don't want you guys to know. I just don't want to disappoint you guys saying yes, I'll be on tomorrow, and then I can't make it. Because if I end up working late, then it stops all my plans. I've just got to work. It's just one of them things. So hopefully you guys can understand that. But as Joey knows, and I'm sure some of you guys know that come on regular, I'm trying to get on the channel as much as possible. So I'm coming on as many days as possible. It's just my work commitments that stop me getting on every day. So thank you very much for that, Evan. I will hopefully be on tomorrow, but like I say, I can't promise. As the goalkeeper now picks up the possession at the back for Norwich, as Norwich now coming forward. My commentary's been poor today on this game, to be fair. I'm really disappointed in myself. Norwich now playing out from the back as they push up the field. And they play the ball out to that far side and now trying to come forward as they work their way into the Middlesbrough half of the pitch. But Middlesbrough won it back midway inside their own half before losing it again. And Norwich picking up the possession. And the referee has blown for a foul there. So Norwich with a free kick. Joey's saying, yeah, agree with that, Evan. About Akapon. Yeah, he's caught my eye in this game. Didn't know an awful lot about him before, to be fair, but he certainly caught my eye. Sports commentary saying UTB truly on form. Earpiece keep falling out. What is going on here? Why does the earpiece keep falling out? Sorry, guys. My earpiece keep falling out. Sports commentary. Thank you very much for that. Yes. Is that I'm presuming that's an abbreviation for a player, UTB, but it's not abbreviation. Not an abbreviation I'm familiar with. But thank you very much for sharing your thoughts, sports commentaries. Apologies, I'm not understanding it very well, mate. Even Evan is saying I spelt it wrong. Okay, no worries, mate. No worries. Don't worry, I'm a grown man and I still make spelling mistakes occasionally. It's just, life. It's, we try to be good at everything, but unfortunately, it's human nature that we make slight mistakes occasionally. So yeah, not a problem, mate. Not a problem. Evan is saying, got to go. Thank you. No worries, Evan. It's been a pleasure to have you involved tonight, and enjoy the rest of your evening. Look after yourself, and great to see you, as I say, mate, and a pleasure to have you involved. Look after yourself, and hopefully we'll see you on a future stream, mate. But like I say, enjoy the rest of your evening and stay safe, Evan. And Joey also saying, bye, Evan. Nice one, Joey. Class stuff from you, as always, mate. Really appreciated. So Norwich currently in possession on the halfway line as they work the ball forward. But Middlesbrough just happy to sit deep at the minute and let Norwich have the possession. And I suppose you can understand that when they're 5-1 up. 65 minutes gone now, guys, as Norwich work the ball down that far side, looking for an opportunity to get a crossing, but it's challenged by Middlesbrough and goes out on the far side for a throw-in. So the Luton manager watching the game, Rob Edwards. So clearly he's here to research the competition. Middlesbrough's remaining championship fixtures: away, home against Hull, away to Luton, away to Rotherham, and then at home to Coventry. It says remaining. just got a player down on the pitch at the moment, guys. Receiving treatment for the Middlesbrough players. So while we're waiting for that, let's quickly go and see what's going on in the other games in the UK. Currently in the Scottish Premiership, it's currently still Ross County 0, Aberdeen 1. As you guys know here, it's 5-1 to Middlesbrough. In the Scottish Championship, it's currently Queen's Park 1, Hamilton Academic 0. 85 minutes gone in that game. There's 2 games going on in the Cyprus Premiership, which is the Welsh League. Airbus UK, Broughton losing 3-1 to Flint Town United, and Bailey Town losing 2-0 to the New Saints. And also, just to keep you guys up to date with European games, in Spain, in La Liga, it's currently Rayo Vallecano. Apologies, I can't pronounce that club. 2-1 winning at the moment, 2-1 to Osama. And in German Bundesliga, FC Schalke currently 5-2 up against Hertha Berlin. In Italy, Clemens 1-0 winners against Empolia, and Spezia losing 2-0 to Lazio. In the French League, Toulouse 1-1 with Lyon. So that brings you guys bang up to date with what's going on around Europe as well as the UK. Apologies about my pronunciation of some of those European clubs. Norwich now in the box as they try to create some opportunity, but challenged by Middlesbrough. But they keep the ball as they're trying to get a cross into the box, and they do eventually cross, but the goalkeeper comes out to knock it away. Middlesbrough pick up the possession inside their own box as they clear the ball up the field, but Norwich head it back where it came from as Middlesbrough now win back the possession and knock the ball right up the other end of the field down that far side as it's challenged by Norwich, and Norwich knock it right back up to the halfway line before it's intercepted by Middlesbrough in the centre of the park, and Middlesbrough knock the ball out because we've got Aaron's, the Norwich player, down just on the edge of the Middlesbrough box, needing medical treatment. So referee, I think, is going to book a player here as well. So 69 minutes gone, guys. We're approaching the 70-minute mark, so 20 minutes remaining. But Norwich not looking like they're really going to get back into this now. Oh yeah, you can see that was definitely a foul. It's not intentional, but the Middlesbrough player's gone to blast the ball or try and kick the ball, and he's ended up kicking the Norwich player right in the leg, just under the kneecap by the looks of it. So that's going to be quite a painful one. Argument about a penalty there, whether there should have been a penalty for that, I don't know, but I'll have to see the replay again. But the player's back on his feet, and that's a good thing. So it's the Norwich player Jacob who's been booked for that challenge, and now the game restarts with Middlesbrough at the back. Billy saying, "I got one more joke." Okay, Billy, bring it on, mate. Bring it on. Minimo saying, "Joey, who's Liverpool got this weekend?" Yeah, great question that minute. Let's hear what Joey says. Billy, random clip saying it's a football joke. Okay, then bring it on, Billy. Love to hear a football joke. Joey saying we got Leeds on Monday. Yeah, that's going to be, let's have a quick scout. Yeah, away at Leeds. That's going to be a tricky one, Joey. Are you concerned about that one, mate? As Norwich now play the ball towards the edge of the Middlesbrough box, but Middlesbrough managed to win it back. And now knock the ball up the field, and it's intercepted by Norwich. As Norwich play the ball back where it came from, but intercepted again by Middlesbrough as they play the ball towards the halfway line, and now just inside the Norwich half as they're knocking it about. But Norwich not really closing the space as well as they eventually win the ball back on that far side. But both teams have shown poor possessional stats in this game. But, well, in my opinion, they've lost it too easily, both teams. But I'm sure the possession stats will probably read differently, is what I meant to say. So Middlesbrough now with the ball on that far side as Norwich challenge for it, and it goes out for a throw-in on the far side right in front of the dugout. So, yeah, Joey, thanks for that, mate. That's a tough one for you guys away from home. Ellen Road, not an easy place to visit. Billy saying, why did the manager bring sketchbooks and pencils to the dressing room? He was hoping for a draw. Well, that's a good one. How many managers are hoping for a draw, though, yeah, in real life? But, yeah, that's a good one, that. Billy, I like that. That's a good family joke, mate. Thank you very much for that, Billy. Joey's saying, go for it, Billy. Liking that as well. So, yeah, nice one, Joey. That's a good one, that. Simple, very simple, but good, effective. Minnie's saying, worried about tomorrow, Joey. I'm sure you are, Minnie. I'm sure you are, but you've got to stay positive. Got to be in it to win it. As Middlesbrough still happy to knock the ball about on the halfway line as Norwich challenge for it. And now Middlesbrough eventually work the ball up to the Norwich box and just looking for the opportunity to get inside now as they do. Cross comes in, but it's deflected away and Norwich managed to clear it up to outside the box as Middlesbrough challenge for it and the referee gives a foul, so it'll be a free kick to Norwich. Joey's saying, being at home, fingers crossed, you get a win. Keep the faith. Players should be up for that. You're right, Joey. Absolutely spot on, mate. Well said. Definitely agree with you there, mate. Minimo saying we're not best with early kickoffs. Yeah, but like I said, let's hope the players are up for this. Like Joey said, if the players can't get up for this one, then maybe they shouldn't be wearing the shirt. Middlesbrough now attacking down this near side as they've got in behind. Cross comes in. It's deep, but Middlesbrough, Norwich managed to knock it onto the edge of the box as Middlesbrough player there manages to get a shot off, but it's well high and goes out, and that will be a free kick to Norwich. But yeah, I can understand. You can understand your concern there, Minnie, if you're not great with early kickoffs. But in fairness, in Scotland, a lot of the early kickoffs are involving Rangers and Celtic. So try to stay positive, mate. Joey saying, I'm getting some strange looks from wife. Now laugh out loud. No worries, Joey. You go and enjoy the rest of your evening, mate. And like I say, we don't want you getting in trouble with a missus, mate. So yeah, thank you very much for dropping in, Joey. Wouldn't want you to get into an argument with a missus over Joey coming joining. Joey saying, any reason why, Minnie? Probably mainly because mainly a lot of the early kickoffs in Scotland are involving Rangers and Celtic. So if Hibs are not doing too well with the early kickoffs, it's more likely just because of the opposition being strong opposition. I would have said, but that's just my humble opinion. Norwich now coming forward. I say now play the ball down that far side and into the box as a cross comes in, a shot comes in, sorry. It looked like a cross initially, but it's a shot and the goalkeeper makes a comfortable save there. But Norwich going to have to do a lot better than that if they want to try and find a way back into this game in any way, shape or form. 76 minutes gone, guys, and it's still Middlesbrough 5, Norwich 1. So, yeah, thanks for that, Joey. Hopefully that might explain it a little bit for you, mate. Billy's saying Liverpool are shocking early kickoff as Liverpool are shocking early kickoffs as well. They won 0 this season. Yeah, I think that's more so just like I say, just I don't know. I've been, mate, believe me, I've been trying to put my finger on what's going on with Liverpool, but I can't. Cross comes into the box and it's comfortable saved there by the Norwich keeper. But yeah, I've been studying over the last week or two. I've been trying to take more notice of Liverpool and Chelsea to see if I could come up with some kind of philosophy to maybe make a good video to try and give some explanation. But it's difficult. The obvious problem with both teams really is clear. It's not really worth making a video about because it's clear and obvious. With Liverpool, too many players not putting in the same kind of effort that they've been putting in previous seasons. There's players not really, the changes in midfield are not good enough. So Klopp's got work to do there. And as far as Chelsea are concerned, I think they're just missing a striker. I think they need a striker. And that will help because Chelsea, in fairness, yeah, they've got issues and there's other issues to sort out in the team. But the main obvious one is no striker. They're creating chances getting forward, but there's no one there to get on the end of it to convincingly knock the ball into the back of the net. So yeah, thanks for that, Billy. Norwich just with the possession now, just inside their own half, close to the halfway line, as they now try to play the ball down that far side. Norwich pass the ball into their own half as they work the ball again across the field and out to this near side this time. But Norwich just passing it about on the back. They're not going to get themselves back into the game with that. But maybe they've decided it's just damage limitation. Norwich eventually now kick the ball long and straight to a Middlesbrough player in the back line. Well, that was a really poor pass forward by Norwich. As they eventually win back the possession. And now cut the ball back. But if I was a Norwich player, I'd be booing like crazy now. 5-1 down, and they're making such a poor effort to get forward to try and find any kind of consolation goals. But yeah, really, really poor this from Norwich so far. Ball knocked on there by the throw-in from Norwich on that far side as Middlesbrough kick it back where it came from, and they now win the ball back just inside the Norwich half and come forward towards the edge of the Norwich box. But Norwich have managed to get players back, and a shot comes in, but it's well over the bar, and that will relieve the pressure for Norwich. So we've gone past 80 minutes, just short. We've got just short of 10 minutes remaining plus stoppage time, guys. Joey is saying, won't mate. She probably just miffed. She can't go on her phone because she forgot it. Laugh out loud. Ah, right. Okay, mate. No worries. Yeah, no worries. Thanks for that, Joey. Just didn't want you guys to be arguing, obviously. When you're supposed to be enjoying your night out. Always appreciate you coming on, and always appreciate your support, as you know, Joey. But totally understandable, mate, if you're out with a family, if you can't stay on for long. So, yeah, thanks for taking the time to explain that, Joey. Appreciate it, mate. To be honest, when I go out, I don't really like taking my phone. I really don't. I prefer to go out and enjoy myself and leave the phone at home. Billy is saying, hopefully we can get a striker and a good performance. sorry, a good permanent manager in the summer, so we can maybe maybe be up there fighting for top four again. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, Billy. I mean, the strange thing is, you guys have got a striker. You've got a Aubameyang, but for some reason he's just not playing, and I haven't heard that he's picked up a major injury or anything. So I don't understand why he's still out of the team. But yeah, definitely agree, Billy. I think it's needed that you need a more reliable striker. As corner comes in now for Norwich towards the near post, it's headed away, and now we've got a collision of players on that far side. They've just headbutted each other as they jump for the ball. So the referee blown for a foul there. It's not a head. So seeing it at full speed now at the replay, it was actually a shoulder barge, but the player went down holding his head for some reason. That was what made us think that it was a head collision, but it's not. It's more of a shoulder barge than a head collision. So substitution now for Middlesbrough. 3 substitutions. It's Housen, Hackney, and Akpom coming off, and it's Balassa, Bowler, and Crooks who are coming on for Middlesbrough. So triple substitution there for the Borough. Maybe the manager just feeling the need to rest a few players. But yeah, hopefully, Billy, you're right. Let's hope the owners show that they're learning fast with whatever business they do in the transfer window. But I'm sure I'm so looking forward to the transfer window, guys. I'm looking forward to it, but I'm also probably going to be quite critical of some of the transfers that might go ahead as well. I've been doing so much research at the moment for video ideas that it's honest. You guys wanted to have a look at it. What's going on in the football world? Really is bad. It's not good, and it's not being publicized enough either. But we will be doing some content on it at some point as soon as my work eases off. But at the minute, it's a bit crazy with the fact that we're coming into spring. This is when I get more work. Quieter in the winter, busier in the summer, unfortunately. Middlesbrough now win back the possession just inside the Norwich half as they work the ball down this near side, and it's challenged by Norwich. And goes out for a throw into Borough on this near side. So Middlesbrough take the throw in and work the ball all the way back to their goalkeeper. Just content to keep possession, I think, now, as they do work the ball down this near side, and now coming forward towards the Norwich box as they knock the ball out to this near side. Cross comes in, it's deep and picked up on the far side by Middlesbrough, but another chip into the box is blocked off and goes out on the far side for a throw-in. So throwing to Borough on the far side as they take it now, and they're just happy to keep possession, but still looking to get forward if the opportunity arises, as they now work the ball all the way back to the halfway line, and now eventually back to the goalkeeper. So this game's done and dusted, really, guys. Norwich more going through the motions rather than actually trying to get the ball. I think it's more for them damage limitations, and obviously Middlesbrough going through the motions now because they know that they've got this game won. As Norwich now try to come forward as they work the ball out to that far side. Why are you stopping there, lad? You had acres of, this is what I mean. Norwich just so poor. They just had acres of space to run into down that far side. And the Norwich player just stopped just because a Borough player walked towards him 2 steps. Really poor that from the Norwich player. As eventually Norwich do work the ball down that far side towards the edge of the Borough box. And looking for a cross, but eventually intercepted by Middlesbrough, who knock it behind, and that will be a corner for Norwich out on that far side. But yeah, they're really poor from Norwich, just showing really poor desire to get forward. They have worked it forward eventually, but that was more just through the team, the players just passing it between themselves and working it back down that far side. But no real attacking belief for any of the Norwich players to actually run at the Middlesbrough defence. As the ball comes in now towards the near post, headed outside the box, and now headed back in the box as the Norwich player manages to keep it in and stop it going behind. Now, what are they thinking? Norwich on a shocking play from Norwich. They cleared it. They passed it right back to a Middlesbrough player. Now Middlesbrough on the edge of the box. Shot comes in, and it's a good save there from the goalkeeper who knocks it behind, and that goes out for a corner to Middlesbrough. But Norwich creating so many problems for themselves with really, really poor attacking momentum. Like I say, a couple of times I've noticed now they've had the chance to just run at Middlesbrough and chose not to do it. That is really poor. These players need to realise that they're paid to do a job and show more belief and determination to get forward. Shocking, absolutely. I know I'm stressed at it a couple of times now, guys, but it is. This is a shocking performance from Norwich. They've given it up. They basically give it up. They're just going through the motions to make it look like they're trying to get a goal back. But in reality, they've got no belief in their own play and their own ability. It's clear to see by their body language and their actions when they're in possession. As a corner comes in and it's knocked away, and eventually Norwich player kicks it out on this near side for a throw-in to Borough. So let's go back to the chat while we wait for this free kick, throw-in to be taken. Joey saying yes, yeah, defo Billy. Yep, got to agree with that, mate. Billy saying, I want this season to be over, just like other Chelsea fans. Yeah, I think there's a few fans who gets that. It's been a long season, though, hasn't it, guys, with the World Cup as well. Minimo saying, it's a bit of a worry if Chelsea don't make Champions League. Yep, can't argue with that, mate, but I think it's a bit of a worry for both Chelsea and Liverpool, to be fair. Joey is saying, let's laugh out loud. Can't enjoy myself watching Mario. Sorry, Joey. Don't hope we're not disturbing your film, mate. As the ball goes out on this near side, and that will be another throw-in. Norwich fans starting to leave now. So Middlesbrough just won a free kick. And they knock it back into their own half. And we're bang on the 90 minutes now, guys. 2 minutes added on time. In such a one-sided game, it's unbelievable. As Middlesbrough win the ball and play it down that far side, but it's challenged by Norwich, and they've managed to win it back deep inside their own half, kick the ball up the field into the centre of the park as they win it midway inside their own half of the pitch, and now knock the ball out to that far side. As the Middlesbrough fans finally find their voice. It's actually quite shocking to see how many Middlesbrough fans have actually left the ground, guys. There's a lot of Middlesbrough fans left the ground. Why would you leave the ground when you're winning 5-1? That's madness. If it was the midweek, I could understand it, maybe because of work commitments. But it's a Friday night. You wouldn't expect to see that many fans that need to get off early on a Friday night. As Norwich now work the ball down that far side. And just probing to see if they can find any gaps to exploit. Guys, keep your comments coming if you've got any final comments. As a cross comes in, but it's blocked off by Middlesbrough on that far side, and that will be, I think it's a free kick, I think. So It's Cameron Archer who's been given man of the match. Obviously, that's understandable. He scored 2 goals in the game. So the Middlesbrough player Cameron Archer, man of the match. The ball cleared up the field from the goalkeeper. Norwich pick it up on the halfway line before losing it again. But yes, as I was saying, guys, if you've got any final thoughts, please do drop your comments in as Middlesbrough now coming forward down this near side, looking to work the ball. And there goes the final whistle, guys. It's finished Middlesbrough 5 and Norwich 1. Really, really poor performance from Norwich tonight. And I'm sure Norwich fans will be really disappointed. Minnie Mo saying, can't believe Norwich are 8th in the league. Thought they were nearer the bottom after this. No, to be fair, Minnie, Norwich doing okay overall. They just occasionally do this. This is Norwich. They can put in a run of good performances in the Championship, and then they can have 1 or 2 bad games like this tonight where they just don't focus, don't play well. But yep, not really a surprise for Norwich to be up there. You've got to think they've still got an element of Premier League players, or at least players that were competing in the Premier League last season. So they still have a decent sort of squad, if you get my meaning. But thanks for sharing your thoughts on that, Minnie. Joey's saying, I know after this performance you wouldn't think so. No, but in fairness, guys, with all our teams can put in a random bad performance, can't they? And I would definitely say that's the case tonight for Norwich. Billy's saying, I think Norwich were everywhere favourites, everyone's favourite to go up again. So they're massively underachieving. Yep, that's a fair comment, Billy. Yep, can't argue with that, mate. Yep, I've got to agree with you there. I thought they would be one of the favourites to go up this season as well. So thanks for that, Billy. Yep, I agree with you, mate. Joey is saying, yes, finally, it's finished. Cheers, guys. Catch up over the weekend. Bye, everyone. Okay, Billy, Joey, yep, no worries, mate. And it's been a pleasure having you involved. And apologies if we've interrupted your night, mate. Like I say, hope you have enjoyed the rest of your evening with your family, mate. Thank you very much, Joey. Billy's saying bye, Joey. Nice one, Billy. And Billy, random clip saying, I'm probably going to head out as well. Hope everyone has a great night. Thank you very much, Billy. No worries, guys. I'm going to jump off in a moment or two myself anyway, go and get some food. But thank you very much, Billy. And yeah, enjoy the rest of your evening, mate. Stay safe. It's been a pleasure having you involved as always. And yeah, like I say, mate, enjoy the rest of your evening. Stay safe, and hopefully see you again soon, Billy. Take care, mate. Minnie Mouse is saying, see you soon, Joey. Nice 1 minute. And also Billy as well. And Stevie's saying, bye, Joey and Billy. Nice one, Stevie. Thank you very much. And Minnie, his final word goes to Minnie saying, I'll be amazed if anyone got that prediction correct, guys. Nobody got it correct, to be fair, Minnie, because I think most of you guys were thinking it was going to be a tight game. So it didn't prove like that. Like you say, nobody predicted 5-1. So thank you very much for that, Minnie. And enjoy the rest of your evening. Been a pleasure to have you involved as always, mate. Look forward to seeing you on a future stream. But yeah, I'm going to jump off in a sec, guys. I'm just going to quickly give you guys the update on the other games tonight. Just quickly to let you guys know, in the Scottish Championships finished Aberdeen 1-0 up win against Ross County away. And in the English Championship, as you know, it's finished 5-1 here. In the Scottish Championship, it's finished Queen's Park 1, Hamilton Academic 0. So there you go, guys. That brings you bang up to date with all the games in the UK tonight. Only a handful, but like I say, it brings you up to date. So thank you very much. And final words, Stevie saying, thanks, Minnie. Bye for now. Nice one, Stevie. Absolutely. And yes, thanks, Minute. A pleasure to have you involved tonight, as it is with all of you guys. Look after yourself. Enjoy the rest of your evening. And hopefully, you guys have a top weekend. And I look forward to seeing you again soon on future streams. So thanks a lot, guys. Take care. And I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.